2018 marked 100 years of service by the Rotary Club of Windsor. This video contains random clips recorded January 29, 2018 of a very special meeting. On this date, the Rotary Club of Windsor received a $20,000 donation from member Carl Cohen as introduced by past President Maureen Lucas. Random clips of past presidents and Rotary Club audience members. The reinduction of Marguerite Reed as a new member, as sponsored by Walter Wilms. The video also includes a rare December 1, 2014 honoring of past President Norm Wheeler.
That's us, that's Rotarians, giving to our community both locally and internationally. But as we give, it's so important that we're also getting back, that we're able to continue their tradition and build our foundation. So the Centennial Committee was working through that process, what we're going to do, how we're going to continue to raise funds, and someone stepped forward. And that someone said, I'm not going to speak for him, but said it's important in this year that we all think about our responsibility as Rotarians, and that in so doing, I hope that others will step forward. So on behalf of the Centennial Committee and the Foundation, I hope you all know how important it is that people like Carl and the Foundation, the Charles and Ethel Cohen Foundation, what they're doing to continue our legacy in the future. Carl?
Having sat through this meeting, anything that I might have wanted to say has already been said. And the comments which I made at an earlier meeting were basically to try to inspire members of 1918 to come forward and to assist with the future of this club. And hopefully some have, and some will consider to make substantial donations. This is the future of this club. I've been a member here in another couple of months for 34 years, and I have to tell you that I love Rotary, and it is an amazing organization. And in that regard, I am handing this envelope in which there is a check to Maureen, which is a gold sponsorship for the upcoming celebration. And I hope that everybody will take a little piece of this in their mind and come forward and let us build something for the future. And I thank you all, and I'm a very proud Rotarian.
A little bit of Rotary with you. Remember, service above self.
To the Queen.
The Queen.
It was a telephone call. Hello, Mrs. McCrindle. This is Gordon Preston, Chief of Police, and I'd like to ask you a few questions about your husband. I think Anne's heart was in her mouth for that introduction, but he went on to say that he chaired the membership committee of the Rotary Club of Windsor, and he wanted to get some information about me.
At the Rotary Club of Windsor 1918, every day is a special day, and none more special than honoring one of our own who has done outstanding work in our community. Maryville Children's Help Center is one of Ontario's leading facilities, helping adolescents who are experiencing serious emotional, psychological, and mental distress. Much of the credit for establishing the Rotary Children's Home at Maryville in Windsor goes to Norm Wheeler. Norm's tenacity and way of bringing people, agencies, and organizations together is seen as the spark that created the Rotary Children's Center. Maryville Executive Director Connie Martin.
20 years ago, parents were in deep distress. They take their child to the emergency room. The emergency doctors say, we're not trained to deal with this. So I want to tell you what it's like today, and it's that way for no other reason than Norm Wheeler, because he just wouldn't stop. He was relentless. He was fierce about he was going to make this happen. He started meeting with government officials. He got organizations together. He said to them, you say you want this solved? How much money are you putting in?
Norm had been a past president of the Rotary Club of Windsor 1918 and recipient of the Eli Golden Award for Meritorious Service. On December 1st, Norm was honored with a lifetime membership in the Rotary Club of Windsor 1918 for his hard work, tenacity, and many achievements within Rotary. Here is Club President Don Marsh.
Well, Norm's a very tough guy, and he's a tough guy that taught us to get things done. And that's a lesson many of us Rotarians have learned from the legacy that Norm has left behind. This building we're in today, the Rotary Home for Children, would not exist without the drive and dedication and vision of Norm Wheeler, who not only made it happen, he got everybody in motion, he got all of us in motion, and this exists today because of that and the cooperation he received from outside parties.
Through it all, Norm remains a humble man, proud of what was accomplished under his influence, proud of his city, and proud to be a Rotarian.
Well, let me tell you, if you're going to enjoy Rotary, you better get involved, because that's where you find the enjoyment in knowing that you've done some good someplace, you know.
Norm Wheeler's legacy will live on at Maryville for generations to come through the Rotary Children's Center.